Thank you for coming. This is the second of the show that I'm gonna dub cover under the covers with Bedhead. I don't know, just like came with me. I'm just gonna play some covers. This is gonna be fun. Lately we're like fire and ice. Say what I want you, do what you like. Haven't been the same and I don't know why, but it's clear to me I've crossed the line. We've been here before. Ooh, you know I'll be waiting out, soaring on wings together.
I'm here at the Rivoli with Bedhead. How's your day going?
It's been great so far. It's been an awesome day.
Awesome. What are we doing here at the Rivoli?
We are playing a show today, so playing with Jad, Cups Refrain, and Britt. Yeah, just having a good time, some good friends, playing a show, playing some synth pop, having fun.
Little story. So I have some music coming out later this year. Talking a lot about mental health today, which is great, and not being shy and being open about it. That's kind of what the music about. The song's really, really close to my heart, and it's a new song, so. I hear the sighs of the wind on the side of my window. I think you smile at the cars passing by. Does it work? No.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you played with these particular bands before?
I have played with Cups Refrain before, so actually my very first show was with Cups Refrain in a band called Favors. So, and that was just about a year ago, actually, like just under a year. So it's kind of like a nice emotional full circle moment for us to be playing again together. Yeah.
I've been disconnected somehow. Feeling disconnected. Feeling disconnected. I feel the time slipping by like my mind's in the end zone.
And you, outside of doing music, you also do photography and painting, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, can you kind of tell us about, where music comes into that and how those things all tie together, all the different arts that you do?
Yeah, for sure. Music was my first love, for sure. As a kid growing up, I was like doing piano and voice, and that was just me all the time. Like I couldn't shut up. My parents were like always like, oh my God, she's like nonstop talking. And then after that was going for a while, I started to get into art and painting, drawing. Photography just like naturally came from that. Music is kind of like a nice way for me to show all those sides of myself in like one project, which I thought was just the most fitting. So it's kind of nice that they all were on these little different pathways, and then it all just met up. Music was like that common denominator, so it's nice to be able to share like what's up in here, but in all the ways that I like to express myself.
In your music, as well as a lot of the posts that I saw that you have, you do a lot of mental health awareness, which is something that, I don't know, it's amazing to see artists like you talking about it now, because in the not so distant past, this was never talked about.
Yeah, for me it was just such a thing that I went through when I was younger, and I had so many moments where I felt ashamed, or like I didn't have somebody to talk to, or I felt like there was something wrong with me, when in reality that's not the case at all. Mental health is still health at the end of the day, and it's important for me to talk about it because I know what I've gone through struggle-wise, and it's something that we shouldn't be ashamed of, being open and talking about it. I'm hoping that that makes it easier for somebody else to come out and feel that they shouldn't be ashamed about talking about it either, and that they have someone to talk to know that they're not alone in their journey. Represented and say, oh, like, I've been through that too.
Amazing. Yeah, it's super important to have people like you, so that so that people can connect to.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's amazing.
Happy to do it. Yeah.
Hey, I saw a great analogy from you. I don't know if you, but about a staircase.
Oh yes.
Do you mind sharing that if you know the one I'm talking about?
Yes, I think I do. It's like slowly coming to me. It's just the idea of, whatever journey you're on, like whether it's like a career or your personal journey, mental health, a relationship, or whatever, that, it's a staircase. And when you look at the top of the staircase from the bottom, it's so scary and you're like, I'm not gonna climb that staircase. But just, remember that like every step is important and every step you take is part of the overall staircase. So just keep your head down and like focus on that, because it's not gonna seem as scary. And then when you're at the top of the staircase, you can look back at all the steps you took and be like really proud, or even just halfway up.
You got a new single out and
Yes.
video, Fight No More.
Yes.
Can you tell us about Fight No More?
Yeah, it's kind of a personal anthem about like overcoming your like whatever is holding you down, and just kind of saying like, like screw this, like I don't have to deal with this anymore.
Tell me about the making of the music video. Really,
Yeah.
really beautiful music video.
Oh, thank
Love to
you.
know what went into that.
Yeah, so that was actually a lot of fun. So the director, Jack Andretti, she knew exactly what I wanted to do. I kind of came to her and said, I have this idea of like a video between like dueling personalities, and she just was like, I got it.
What do you know? I did it again. You are a storm, I'm in the rain, laying the blame like it's a game. Fell on my pain.
For me, it was just fun to explore this like really artsy, creative side with somebody else who like I really vibed with and really loved her vision. So it was such a fun day of shooting.
'Cause I don't wanna fight no more. I don't wanna fight no more. I'm sick of divisions, deliberate victims.
And it's been doing really well. We've been getting a lot of love from like Indie 88 and like Sirius XM, Stingray, CBC. Really just enjoying the feedback I've been getting on it has been really great. So.
It's nice. Yeah, it's been getting tons of attention. You had a top spot on Stingray.
I believe the top Canadian indie song of the week.
That's amazing.
Freaking unreal! Like it's so cool.
Yeah. Indie 88 and The Edge are both excited about it as
Yeah.
well. Can you kind of tell me what's going on with them?
Yeah, for sure. Just got off of, like today actually, we just did a Sugar Beach session at The Edge. And Indie 88's been a big supporter since the beginning. They like picked it up right away, and they've been showing it so much love. And just filmed a Black Box session with them, so that's coming out in a little bit. But it feels really nice to like have all this support from like stations that I have been listening to, like growing up, and really nice. They've been showing a lot of love.
What other Canadian bands though do you suggest people going out to see?
Oh yes, I mean, well, obviously Featurette. Like I'm so excited to be playing with them. They're one of my favorites.
I don't know when we got here, babe, I don't see you anymore. It's not enough just to work all day and come home to an empty car.
And I'm really loving the monoils.
Beat up, belly up, barely looking for a ride home. Time's up, walking around the clock, waking up in other time zones.
They're crushing it as well. Another favorite, someone who I was dying to see for so long and just it never worked. He finally did. Sky Wallace, absolute must see.
What are the next steps for you? What do you got coming up?
Ooh, so more songs. EP is going to be released this year, so stay tuned for that. I like to keep people updated on my like socials at Bedhead. And then on April 17th, I am opening for Featurette for their album release show here at the Rivoli, actually.
Nice.
So I'm really excited. That's going to be like a huge party. I'm really stoked for that. We're going to have a lot of fun. Just more shows and other surprises coming, so stay tuned.
I don't wanna Baby, when you want to.